Hi, this is Charlotte at Bluebird Gardens in my Missouri apiary about 11:30 on Saturday, June 4th, 2022. Beautiful day to be checking bees. It's in the 70s for sure, but cool. The bees seem to be happy to see me. So I'm checking this colony, inspecting this colony, because I gave them some room a couple of weeks ago. And by room, I mean I gave the brood chamber some empty frames, which are over here. And then I also put an empty box of frames on top of the brood chamber. So when we're talking about adding space, it doesn't make sense to put your empty box over whatever boxes of honey they're storing, because they're not going to access that as space. You need to be putting that empty box of frames, if you want to quickly get them space, over the brood chamber, and then go back to inspect them as I am today. I am finding full frames of brood like this, which is lovely. But I'm also finding that the frames I gave them a couple of weeks ago, they haven't used at all. They should look like this by now. With the nectar flow going, they should be pulling wax. The nectar flow should be triggering their wax glands to do some work, and it's not. So I'm removing these frames. I'm going to re-wax them, use them again in a couple of weeks, but giving them drawn wax frames that I have from last year, and making sure that the queen and the brood chamber has room to lay. So I pulled 3 frames out of this brood chamber, this super, and I will place them with a couple of drawn wax frames, so she does have room to lay. I'll check this box, which I haven't gotten to yet. If it's full broods, I will also pull one of the brood frames up here and then give her an empty frame down there so that she has room to lay. The whole point of this is to first prevent them from swarming. Secondly, making sure that the queen has room to lay the eggs that will produce the foragers that will be bringing in the nectar. We have a nectar flow traditionally this time of year, maybe for another month. If the temperatures stay cool and we have rain, it may go into July, but we're 2/3 of our way into our traditional nectar flow. So you want to make sure you have the foragers available to be bringing in the nectar and pollen to keep the colony healthy and get it ready for fall. Fall is only, for beekeepers, a month away. Fall preparations are only a month away. So that's what we mean when we're talking about space, right? Frame space, and then space over the brood nest. Hope you're enjoying your time in your apiaries.